Hi, my name is Christina Shivers. This is part 6 to my segment of my journey on Ancestry DNA. My last video wasn't that fun, and it wasn't fun to make, but I stand behind it. However, I feel like I owe you all a little bit more history than that. I had originally, this is, for those of you who have not seen this or not following my videos or first time checking in, I am doing a segment on how I found my father on Ancestry DNA. This has been about a 2-year journey, and I found out exactly who it was last November. Something I want to clarify from my last video, I had called him a coward. My feelings are still the same. However, I feel like I owe him a little bit more history than that. He had no idea I was alive. He had no idea I existed. There was no possible way for him to even know that I was here on Earth. So with that being said, I've had 30 years to process this and figure out that I came from somewhere. Obviously not as a young child, and there were other people involved as far as stepping in for short periods of time or whatever the case may be. But I did have 30 years. He has only had a few months. Something else that is hard is his twin brother had originally reached out to me and had talked to me over the phone a couple of times, and we texted back and forth. Since then, over a few months, that communication has ceased, like completely stopped. Over communication with my mother and just talking to her and just trying to piece all of this together, she knows who it is. She knows for sure. Them being twins, unless they switched playing games or something like that, she knows who it is. And I think he knows. I really do. However, I don't understand still why he's choosing not to contact or choosing not to communicate. I'm continuing to do these videos because it brings peace to me, and it just saying it out loud. Yeah, I didn't really want to do YouTube. I didn't really want to do it this way, but just saying it out loud has been so therapeutic for me that it has really changed my life and the way I'm handling my own life. Keeping that kind of stuff in is so detrimental to your health, your mental health, the way you feel about everything. I can't imagine what he's going through. I really can't. I don't know what obstacles are really in his way to communicate with me, and it really surprises me that the uncle had reached out originally. He's still one that I haven't met. He's the twin brother, and they're very close to each other. I still don't understand where that disconnect happened and why he chose not to communicate with me as well. I'm not sure what that barrier is, but I still feel like there is something that is telling me this is not the end. This is not how this stops. This is not how this is gonna go. I am gonna have those moments where I get upset, and I'm sure those upset him as well. And that it's not my intentions to upset him, but he needs to know what is in my heart and in my mind and what I'm going through as well. I don't wish any harm or anything on his family, their family, my family, whatever you want to call it. I don't wish any ill will on anybody. However, I'm still curious what is the barrier that is causing him not to reach out. I just don't understand it. And I guess that's, and if it is to where he doesn't want any communication, then I guess that's the answer I'm really looking for, is why. What is the meaning for it? How can this many people tell me that you're great and we have so much in common? Stuff like, I mean, God, he builds stuff. That's what we do. That's what we love to do. And it's weird that it came to pass this time frame, how long it took. But he loves to build. He loves to draw. Anyone who knows me personally, I love art. I love every concept of art. I love everything about it. So the fact, and cars are another big like red flag for me. I'm like, I used to sneak out and go to car shows and go to races, and I didn't do drugs. I didn't even drink until I met my husband. He brought a darker side out of me. I mean, I don't understand where there's so much in common and there's so much good there that it could be such an amazing relationship, yet what is the barrier? What is blocking? At this point, I'm just gonna have to pray on it and pray on it and pray on it and turn it to God and see what happens. And I mean, I think God brought me this far, and I'm still gonna do the research on the rest of the family members. I am still looking for my grandparents on, it would actually be my great grandparents on his side. I am gonna keep searching for them. I did get some really cool information. I got some news articles and I got some other stuff there. Today I'm lighthearted. Today I feel good. Something's just telling me to post a video just to do it. And again, I'm doing this for me. I'm holding myself accountable. Like I should be with exercising, but I still don't hold myself accountable for that. But it's okay, because everything, as long as you do better than you did the last day, it doesn't matter. I also want to thank everyone who has reached out to me personally and shared their stories and pushed me to keep going, really, and motivating me to keep this going. The other deal is, it almost feels like I'm not ready for him yet. It feels like I have not put enough focus in our business, or focus in my children, or focus in my husband. And I'm finding these pieces that I've been missing, and it is almost like it's completing my puzzle on my side. And for any mothers who've struggled with postpartum depression, or raised a child with autism, or been a stepmom, or any of those things, those are really big struggles, and those are battles that I've been fighting on how to deal with myself. And this is not what this is going to get into, or not what this series is about, but it feels like my disconnect with him, and the reason I am not there yet, or maybe he has things to fix on his side, or maybe there's things to resolve in his life that he's not ready. I don't know, but there are too many uncles telling me he's great. There's too many people telling me how awesome he is. I know this is not it. I really do. And I know that there's got to be something else to this. And I'm just gonna turn it to God at this point. But I'm still excited, and that's the weird part. And I will say this, something that I thought of after that video that I took however many days ago I did it. I will say, a maternal child's love, it doesn't go away. It doesn't. And I didn't understand that until I pursued to look for him. I didn't understand that yet. Now I do. That maternal instinct, doesn't matter what you do, that maternal instinct and love for a parent does not change. They could pretty much burn down a building and you still have love for them. And I guess that's what he's not understanding either, is a child's love for a parent. I don't think he gets that. And there's something drawn there. And really, I could have found someone who, yeah, he doesn't want to talk to me, and yes, that is terrible, but I could have found somebody worse. I could have found something that was not good for my life. And I mean, that may be the case still, but only time will tell. But a child's love for their parent is And I mean, it should go both ways. Most of the time it does. But a child's love for their parents, it's non-wavering. It's just embedded, and it's just ground in, like, it's in our being. It's in everything. And I think that's what pushes this passion and pushes this drive to want to do more and want to get there. And I'm still not going to give up. I'm really not. Am I going to put that much focus on it? No, I'm going to give it more time. I'm still going to post these because it helps me get through, because I have days and days where I go and I'm good and I don't even need to post a video. I don't need to do anything. I can just let it go, and then something happens and it instantly takes me back to it. And it is almost this vicious cycle that is just draining. It drains energy, it drains everything. But it's also fulfilling at the same time, because each answer I get is so rewarding. So I don't know. Yes, I called him a coward. And really, the other uncle, the twin brother that's always with him, he is a coward too, because he didn't know if he was really the dad either. So I know who it is. In my heart, my gut, everything in my being is telling me who it is. And also, I mean, Ancestry DNA, I even contacted them, and they said that their results are 99% accurate. 99%. How is everybody else accurate but them? It doesn't make sense. So at this point, I mean, yes, I do still feel like they're cowards. I still don't understand. They're grown men. Grown men. Just pick up the phone, have a conversation. And if you don't want to have anything to do with me, then you can at least tell me to my face, whether it be a phone call or whatever, or if you want to meet up, whatever. But I need to hear it from you, not anybody else but you. I deserve that at least. And that way I can put this to rest and I can move on with my life. And that is more than acceptable, but I need to hear it from you. There is no way I'm giving up until then. If that's truly how you feel, say it to my face. Tell me. I think that's fair. And I'll let it go. You can move on with your life. You can do your thing. And I'll move on with mine. I went 30 years. What's another 30? Or 60? Who knows? Thank y'all for watching and continuously watching. I think I've gotten quite a bit of views on these, and I appreciate it. I try not to make them that long, and I know I'm rambling and it's not really factual, but I'm past the facts right now. I know the answers, and it's not like I can give details, so it's kind of hard to do these videos too. So I appreciate everyone who's actually watched these and actually watched them all the way through. It really means a lot, just because it's what I'm going through, yes, but this is what it is. And yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna end up repeating myself, so I'm gonna end this. I'm not sorry for what I said. I'm not. I'm just sorry I couldn't tell you myself instead. And I hope that both of you, because you're twins and you're always together, I hope that both of you can figure out whatever that barrier is I don't know if you're religious or not. I know your dad was, grandpa was. I hope that you can push past these feelings and see what a blessing this could be. Thank you. Thank you for watching. You'll have a great day.